Make it so, number one.
Welcome back to Let's Play Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander with me, Skywalker. And when we left off, it's not going as good as it could be going, but it could be going worse. What is going on? Well, we got greedy at the Battle of New Terra, where we had to do some crap, and basically we were fighting through the Chruul, but then we kind of lost to a Cedar and a Gast, and basically we lost one of our best officers. That's not good, so we are now in the process of recruiting a new officer, which is going to take 7 days, and also getting more satellites going. We've also got missions to build Chruul labs in the Starbase, and also rescue a pirate mining facility from said Chruul, and also to, well, save a colony which is about to be attacked. So it's all going on right now, and also if that wasn't bad enough, the Collective are on their way to say hello. They're sending over a injector and a barium and a hadron. Basically they look weird. They look like big old microchips. That one looks like, I don't know, a plasma pistol off Halo or something. Either way, it's all going on basically, so we're just gonna have to basically sit tight, wait for things to get done, and watch everything get attacked or have diplomacy or everything. We have an incoming hypercast from the Collective. Hi Darren friends, hope you're holding on okay in that ungainly station of yours. So I've sent this hypercast to ask a favour, nothing too pressing, but it'd be really great if you could help me out on this. It turns out an aggressive identity matrix embedded from a few centuries back managed to hole itself up in a handful of my bio vessels, which wouldn't normally be a problem, but re-optimization of my bio vessel placements sort of led them to coalescing on the same few ships of one of my fleets. Long story short, I partitioned off one of my fleets and it's now super hostile to humans. So just giving you a heads up, if you could handle it, that would be great. I would, but I would rather not risk the matrix spreading in any manner, because you know, I like getting along with my neighbours, especially with my human ones. Anyway, let me know one way or another. So basically the Collective want me to do their shit for them and kind of like have a cause I'm wanting us to do, so I guess in the aspects of not starting wars with half the galaxy, I will accept and deal with it whenever I want to. Thanks, that's really sweet of you. At least the Collective are nice. So yeah, there's a rogue fleet chilling out over here. A compiler, a Trojan, and a firewall. What nice names. We've got 49 days to do that one, so we're going to do that one pretty sharpish, as well as deal with the Centaurus colony attack. Yeah, we've got to show up at the port, haven't we? Which we're going to definitely deal with, and we've also got basically we've got a lot of shit to do. End of the day. So first and foremost, let's get our current tasks out of the way. So let's get this officer pool analysed, and let's get this satellite up and running. They're my key issues, like really big key issues. So there we go. Satellite is ready to be deployed, so I'll acknowledge its construction and we'll go and get that shit deployed. We need to send a crew out to deploy it. So I can't remember what I was going to use it for actually. Materials don't matter. Might be useful to get one doing fuel now. I don't think we have one set up at Ghost Head, so we'll definitely do that one. So we're going to send 13th Fleet has busy peeps. Both fleets have busy peeps. Right, well, we'll wait then. We'll have to wait. Well, actually, we don't have to wait now, but there should be no more busy peeps, so we'll send a fleet over. So we will send basically this fleet. We'll send the 14th Fleet, which needs an extra crew member, which we're trying to go. Oh, fuck, someone else is on their way over. Right, transfer fuel and then review facility. Deploy a satellite drone here. It's going to take us 12 days. Can't do it. Well, we need to add the officer, don't we? Lillian, you can do it because you need the XP. Go for it. 11 days to do that. Who's on their way over? Zla Rebel Raiders. Right, I don't like the sound of Zla Rebel Raiders on their way. That means they're going to start a fight with me, isn't it? And I don't want fights. I want peace. At least the officers thing has done. So let's get our new officer up and running. So we have access to Sarah Ripley, Kaidi Mikhailov, and Echo Durante. Now, I guess I have to pick of the three, however it's going to be Sarah Ripley because I want a new tactical officer. So, she has access to the bridge shot, she has access to cloak and fire at will. And on the ground she has slice and dice, point blank. I don't care about ground combat, right? Sarah Ripley spent much of her pre-Federation life as a humble telemetry advisor on a second-rate refinery in the Gorn cluster. However, with quick thinking, bravery, and a vat of spoiled volatile nebulac fuel, she was able to sabotage the plans of the treacherous Captain Beringer of the TFS Barker and his plans to establish a new pirate clan in the Horsehead Nebula. The story was recently made into a particularly terrible horror film, though much of it was heavily fictionalized. Welcome aboard for being an anti-pirate person who stars in really bad films. Apparently I will not be disappointed. I hope that is the case, because if I am disappointed, I will be, well, let's face it, I'll be very unhappy. Right, anyway, we need to do some fleet management, don't we? Except the fleet's currently deployed elsewhere, so let's just see what the Zla are here to annoy me with now. The Zla fleet has entered our sector server hailing us, but first they took up an artillery position. Telling. Yanfu supporting Terran dogs, you will hand that station immediately. Alright, so have the Zla fallen out of the Yanfu because they can't make friends with anything? Why'd you want it? Only the mighty Zla Pasagrade deserve that incredible power of his precursor station. Who are these Zla Pasagrade? Ever since taking power, the Zla Yanfu Directorate has oppressed our genetic lineage. Now it's the Pasagrade's turn to conquer. Now you will give in to our demands, or should we bombard your living quarters until all your crew members, tiny insect-like being, spewing out the fissures we create? No. Yep, so we're under attack now. The Zla have rocked up basically just to, well, the Zla rebels, I don't know. Basically, they could actually just send their own guys over and I wouldn't be able to tell the fucking difference because they're just dicks. So we'll have to deploy the 13th fleet to go and deal with this shit, who are luckily suddenly free, so good thing that they have something to do. So yeah, the warrior geneticists Zla Yanfu are just widely oversensitive people. Something's happened to eat these ones against you, mainly because they're just having one of those dead genetic fits again. Threatening shots. It was so threatening we managed to dodge it. Or it was so threatening we couldn't aim it properly. Right, whatever, breach their hull. Alright, so we'll start and then barely felt it. Yeah, you might have felt a little bit of it. Right, how are we going to start off? Well, let's cripple some engines first. And just get rid of the big round thing because it looks stupid and I didn't really do a lot of stuff to it. I don't think we know a lot. Oh, we do know some things about it. So, what we do, well, we get a full readout on it. It's strong against engineer ships, great, and it's resistant to panicked crews and vulnerabilities. Vulnerable to having its hull breached, maybe? I don't know. I think it's actually just basically if we try and get rid of the vulnerable, basically I think we can try and make it vulnerable or something that might work. So yeah, it'll be prone to being made vulnerable, so whatever makes it vulnerable works best for me. However, also just zapping out engines always works for me because I just love doing that because it's funny. It isn't really funny, but it's usually my good way of just making a 1-2 buckaroo. So let's inflict a crew panic by warping the atomic structure, even though they're quite resistant to that, but you never know. Nope, ineffective. Ooh. Right, you're not looking too good, Dome Head, so we're going to have to do something about that. But let's get a dimensional flashbang deployed. Fucking hell, this guy's good. Right. Breach for hull. Hull is breached. Good, we can exploit that. And apparently something unpleasant's happening. Right, you need to cauterize your hull now. Good going. Should probably try and warp space-time when we have that second bad way. Right, their hull's breached. Have I got anything to exploit hull breach on you? No, I don't really. Let's go for targeting support though, because I think we need to make sure we're hitting our targets a little more effectively. Right, we've got a breached hull, so anything to quickly exploit that? Not really. Right, we're going to well, we're going to go for a flat barrage then. There we go. We're taking it a bit at a time, but right, we're not looking too good there, so I want that hull cauterizing now. Right, good. Right, we're not doing too well on that engineering ship. Right, we need to get that thing crippled out for good. Come on, right, engines are down. Right, zap it with a portal gun to exploit it. That was a nice combo. Right, we need to get one of these ships down quickly. There we go. Nearly there. Right, we're in crit, we're critted. Right, luckily we can do cauterizing hull next turn, so we might just make it. Right, just finish that one off with a bridge shot. Right, one down, one to go. Alright, you're not going down just yet, lad. Or lass. Reinforce your hull quickly. Should have done that earlier, but that'll keep us safe for a little longer because, yeah, the Zlar really do seem to just fucking hit that one ship, don't they? Right. Let's get this one wiped out now. Right, the engines are down. Let's do a protective field. We need to try and hold that for a little longer. Right, you need to do a quick tune-up on yourself. There we go. Right, we're trying to do everything we can. Right, matter reconstruction. Yeah, that's a good one. Bend space time, and bend it on the iron run, and then we can make it a little better for ourselves. Right, keep it on for a little longer. Right, sabotage the ship. Alright, we're getting right, he barely felt that. Right, cripple it. Right, engines are still down. What the atomic structure? Just do it, do it. Right, cruise panics, we're getting our exploits now. There we go, right, that's the dead engines exploited. Let's exploit something else now. I'm looking to exploit it, right. Just harass them and get the sensors down. Right, that was good. Right, we're nearly at the end of our game though. Right, dimensional flashbang it. I really must have ripped so many holes in the dimensions at this point. And they're down. Right, the Zlar Pasagrada. I think that was a town in Persia at one point. Are down. And I get some loot, and that's going to cost me a lot of repairs. But hey, repairs have to be done. Right, go home, you lot. We did a very good job, and now we've got more things to do. So yeah, we're deploying that satellite drone. So while that's happening, I'm going to send a 13th fleet up to what takes most priority, dealing with a Chruul attack, because I don't like having a Chruul attacking me. So 13th fleet will go. They all need repair, so yeah, confirm that repair. I've got enough damage to do this one. Yeah, all repairs are confirmed. Do I not have a better ship than that? What am I like on ships? That's a tier 1. Why do I not have a tier 2 ship on the go? We need to get a tier 2 engineering ship. By the way, Hannah NASA did upgrade, so I'm going to give her the better abilities to reinforce her hull. Here are her traits, by the way. I don't care about them. Yeah, we need to look into building a better ship. So, I want to go for an engineering ship. I want to go for a Type 2 one. So, yeah, it's going to cost a lot of damage. But yeah, if we could get something like a Guardian or a Crusader out, that would be fantastic. So, we'll definitely look into picking up some damage and do a bit of shopping. But for now, we'll send the 13th fleet out to take down this newest Chruul threat. And our sensors picked up something. I best guess it's some kind of Chruul spawning spore platform. We've called it a spire. We should... Oh, great. So they're spawning somewhere. So that's fantastic, really. Like, really fantastic. That's been picked up over here. So it's a spire, and it needs to be destroyed. And it's sending raiding fleets. They're getting more persistent, these fellas, aren't they? And that literally is gonna be a three-way battle here or something. Like, ugh, we're in for a bad time now, basically. Right, bend space time and get us some stuff going. By the way, today's trait is Psychic Font, which means we're not really pulling off Panic Cruise a lot, but oh well. For now, let's disrupt some weapons and get rid of this shit first, because it heals everything. Oh, it's gonna dodge everything. Damn it. Right, come on. Right, it's always breached. Let's get some values already. Right, we need to already work on our stuff here. Like, let's work on our stuff. Right, go for a blast shot here. Right, I'm gonna risk it. Go for a portal gun and smack this one up. Right, we've nearly got the Aberrant out of the way. Right, cripple it. Perfect, and then flak barrage it. Could have done better, but all right. Right, dimensional flashbang it. One down, few to go, right. We need to do some healing, but definitely, yeah, because, oh fuck, that shit's already fucked already, right. Get it cauterized now. That's That's going to keep us in the game for a little longer, right? Reinforce your hull. Good, right. Next up, we are going to go for a crippling shot here. Perfect, and we're going to upload a virus to knock their sensors out. And they both fell for it somehow. Perfect, right, we can start exploiting that. And then he did a horrible spinning shot thing, right? Exploit their offline sensors. There we go. Right, anything else to keep our exploit going? Not really, but we can start deconstructing to get rid of their hulls. Perfect. Right, anything else to exploit dead sensors? Not really, but we could basically go for another heal. We can go for a warp atomic structure, which would exploit a breached hull as well. So we're going to do that for the smasher. There we go. Right, he ain't looking so good now, but the shipping doesn't go so much. Yeah, that ship's fucked again. Right, so alright, they can tune themselves up on the next go. So there we go. Right, get yourself tuned up now. Can we even do that? Yes, we can. Right, get it done now. Right, you cauterize their hull again. Right, we're hanging on by. See, this is why we need that ship upgraded, because it is barely hanging on in every battle now. That was ineffective. You need to spend your last hull of cauterization on yourself because you're nearly out of the game. You need to deconstruct to get that hull, keep the hull breached basically, because now we are going to go in hell for leather, and we are going to exploit that with portal guns. There we go, and we are also going to harass them again because that seems to work in our favour. There we go. That was quite a bit of damage. Right, flat barrage it. Nearly there now. Nearly got that one out of the game. Keeping our attacks relatively balanced, so we should be able to portal cannon that one out of existence. Now we've just got to take out the other smasher, and we might just have this one in the bag. Right, just go for it. Just try and get the ship disabled overall now. Portal cannon it. And did this bouncing move. Right, sabotage it. And exploit the breached hull. There we go. And the engine's that down, so there isn't really anything we can exploit there. It's fucking bleeding out all over the place now. It's making a right fucking mess. Deconstruct it. There we go. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Right, we might need a bit of help here now. Yes, you do need a bit of help, so we are going to try and heal you up. Right, cripple. And last but not least, go for a matter of reconstruction. Get yourself healed and just heal everything. Perfect. Right, that saved that bit. Last minute. Right. And then since we used that matter reconstruction, our health should be enough for us to save a thing from everything. New achievement, by the way, Chruul and unusual. And we gained 1 measly morale for helping out. Also, Hannah is now a ace pilot, which gives her better evasion. Leave this for the minute because basically we've got shit inbound. There we go, we've got shit inbound, so let's deal with it. Luckily it's a smaller one, but it's got one of these annoying little shits who I really hate, so then we're going to get that thing killed right. Basically I hate all of these things, because yeah, they'll either heal each other or they're going to keep breaching my hull with their little spiky attacks, so I'm going to bring it down now. So it's nice how it sends one of the weaker fleet servers, so we can chew through this one quickly, and then we're going to want to bounce through, and we're going to take out that spawning spike thing, because I'm not sitting around and having that thing. I know I've got other missions to do, but if you honestly think I'm going to sit around and let that thing shit out more Chruul, because we've already got a portal that I haven't closed yet, then you've got another thing coming, matey-o. Right. Keep going for the engine cripples. There we go. Right, flak it. That's a 1-2 combo right there. And then what the atomic structure. Not effective, but it's nearly out of the count anyway. And right, we're getting, just getting started over here in big block capitals, right. 1 down, 1 to go. Right, 2 1 to go, really. But the spike blasted for so little, we don't really care about it. I'm just going to keep hitting it as hard as we can. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get another crippling shot out. Right, engines are down if we even don't have engines. I mean, I feel like Chruul don't have engines, but whatever. Right, we've nearly got that thing down. We can give a tune up here because I want to make sure we've got enough. Oh, you can only do it yourself. Fuck off. Right. Black barrage it then. Alright, deliver some targeting support to your allies now, mate, because I said so. If you could just cauterize your hull quickly, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to think laterally and in the future, because we're going to skip straight on to that next battle. So what I'm going to do is make sure, we're all top 1 our health. I'm going to top 1 a little more actually, but I'll take what I've got right now. Be happy about I've just basically 1 more materials, which will get me... Actually, we can afford that better ship now, so you know what? We may as well go and get that better ship. Right, grab that fuel, and yeah, we want to resolve Centaurus. And we're going to go here, we're going to build ourselves that better ship I wanted. So, we're going to go with... Well, they both look quite good. We've got the Crusader, we've got the Guardian. Now, the Guardian has a little more health, but I think the trade-off is it'll do less damage. And it's also a little harder to evade, whereas the other one basically, yeah. Crusader also has a higher crit chance as well. It has 4 power slots, 1 equipment. It's a bit more expensive, but a little less crew intensive. Basically, it's one or the other. I think at the end of the day, I do like to have more survivability rather than more damage, so we're going to start working on the Guardian. So we're going to work on that, and then that should be fine. I think we do need to keep Hannah's level up though in order for her to pilot that ship, but that's fine. Anyway, by the way, Ibrahim Medici is now a level 7 dude, so he's going to get access to his cloak. And also, Sarah Ripley is up to level 4, so she's also going to get access to her bridge shot. Nice, right, we keep building ourselves up here. So, what do we know about the fleet here? These are new ships to us. We've got Hulkers, Cranius, and Impalers. Right, we need a full tier 2 fleet to deal with that. They look quite, you know, they're kind of tougher. But yeah, it's not looking too good now. I mean, we've got portals, we've got spires, they're up in the game now. But for now, I think we need to go to the collective, and we're going to send the 13th fleet over to go and jolly well sort them out. And oh, there was another... Right, they're off somewhere else, right? We'll deal with them very soon. For now, we need to say hello to the collective. And there's another... We're being raided all over here. Right, anyway, collective fleet, the half robotic, half organic collective are a normally peaceful race, but from time to time they exude psychopathic tendencies. This seems to be one of those occasions, except rogue personality matrix or something like that. By the way, the fluidic cloud that permeates this battlefield helps serve as a natural cover to otherwise vulnerable ships. Which basically means today's trait is fluidic cloud, which makes us more resistant to being vulnerable. Right, we've got a few things to wipe out here, so let's start by bending the rules in my favour. There we go. Right, I get to take a few more turns now. Right, let's start by crippling... Ooh, should we go for the big fella first? I think we will. Not effective, of course, right. It's alright, we'll still keep hitting it. Whoa, wow, big asteroid flying around there. Melt field. Caused a little bit of damage. Yeah, I can see how it could do that. Right, let's try and knock its engines down or something, make it vulnerable. Not really. Nothing's effective, of course, right. And now it's basically we're being melted. That's what's actually happening. They're just trying to melt us. Autocannon it, right, somewhat effective at least, right. Go for another cripple shot. Engines are down, right. Flak it. There we go, see. Right, we're not looking too good there, right. We're gonna have to do some healing. I'm not gonna bother with targeting explosives because that's just not really gonna do anything for us. Let's just keep trying to go for bridge shots. They're not going to resist it, but right, we'll do some hull cauterizations while you're here, because now we're going to get melted again. There we go, right. Yeah, we're melting. You're not... This ship's fucked again. Like, it's legit every battle you're getting wrecked, so we're going to tune up, and we're going to have to do the hull strengthening thing. Get a virus flowing. All of them fell for it. Perfect, right. Right, harass something. Harass this fella and get him out of the way. Oh, you're kidding me. You missed, damn. Yes, you did miss, and I missed one. Still, 2 of them still have sensors offline, so we may be able to still continue exploiting that. You need to strengthen your hull, actually, and then, right, you are going to harass, and you're not going to fuck it up this time. Harass this shit. Perfect, right. So the half its health done. Managed to resist here thanks to our hardened hull. Right. I think the spin maneuver should work for us, because we're going to try and do that anyway. It's everything at once, and we get that thing to nearly dead. You are not looking good though, right? Cripple this thing for good. Perfect. 1 down, 2 to go. Right, deconstruct the other thing now. The pilot. Right, it's not effective. Fine. Fuck off. Right, quickly cauterize the hull of a junkie. Right now it's like a heap of junk. And it keeps melting basically. And everyone just really hates the engineering shit today. That is literally today's theme. Everyone wants Hannah NASA dead. So I'm just going to throw damage on flashbangs and disrupt the weapons, which means I can basically now run in and do another one of my spinning maneuvers, except I can't because I don't have enough charges for it, but that's fine. I can just go for a hull breach, I can go for a flak barrage and not quite kill it, that's annoying. I can finish it. Alright, let's finish this off once and for all. Let's now go for a deconstruction here and try and get the pool breached. And now let's go for the portal gun to exploit that, and then let's go for a bridge shot to try and get the weapons disrupted. Weapons are now disrupted. Have I got anything to exploit that on this ship? No, I don't, but hey ho, let's just flak it anyway. Nearly bring it down, and I believe you can exploit disrupting weapons by doing a big old spin maneuver, except you can't because it's still cooling down, so we'll just go for a ball cannon. Boom. That'll keep the collective happy for a little bit. Hopefully I'll get a nice reward, because I also got a lot of dark matter. At least that's one way to make all the dark matter. The collective has detected the destruction of its erstwhile components and is hypercasting us again. Perfect. Scary stuff, right. Anyway, great that an ancient psychotic version of me isn't around to propagate, right? I'll definitely send some materials your way. You humans love materials after all. Thanks again, buddy. They are kind of unsettling, those guys, but since we have taken down this rogue collective, that is fine by me. We can go home now and panic about everything else, which we will be doing on the next episode, my friends. And our new Guardian-class starship is now ready, except we don't have any available officers, because we just fucking don't. I don't know why. Why? What officer do you need? You need a... Well, you can tell me, actually. What's the missing trait? Officer unavailable. Maybe it's that's just it. Officer unavailable, right? Maybe when she's back on the beat, then we can do it. But for now, we're going... Well, actually, you know what? Let's just check it out now. Alright, you're back. And Server Yablins collected 20 materials today. Only 2,665 payments left. I wonder if any madman's actually made it to the end of that. Right, so can you get Hannah Nasser in now? No, she's still unavailable because she's still in transit, apparently, right. Right, now she's definitely not in transit, so we should be able to do that. So, let's go to our ship management once more, and there we go. You get a new ship. You get a better ship. You get a Guardian now, which makes you like way better. So, hooray, well done. You've got a better ship. Now, we'll use that in the next episode because we got Chruul fucking everywhere, so we got to deal with that. See you in the next episode, my friends, for some Chruul cleaning outing. And also deploying more satellites absolutely everywhere, because I'm going to keep doing that, because we need them satellites, because I'm too lazy to do pickups myself. See you later, my friends.